Welcome to the murder zone. The person on screen may look like a lot of things to you. Your old neighbor that watches the kids go to school, or maybe that old guy that's handy with tools. To me, he looks like a no emotions having psychopathic serial killer. I guess in a way, you can call him a craftsman of some sort, but what this guy makes is never in stores. The sicko's name is Ed Gein. Mr. Gein's killing spree was extremely short but very brutal. Mr. Gein started his sick ways as a grave robber, which came from loneliness on his no-power farm, which he only lived with him and his mother. After his mother's death, grave robbing wasn't enough, so he kidnapped one woman, avoided detection, kidnapped another, but made a crucial mistake most killers do: didn't do any research. One of the victims happened to be the mother of a sheriff, and after hearing on the day of his mother's disappearance one and only Mr. Ed Gein was in the area, he went to go investigate Mr. Gein's farm. So when police went to go search Mr. Gein's farm, they went in his garage and found a headless body on a metal hook, starting to sound familiar, and a huge tear down the middle of her body. Later, her head and her organs would be found in a box. Her heart would be on a plate. And not being sick enough, they found a chair wrapped in human skin. Police also found a belt made of human nipples, human skin being used as a lampshade, human skulls being used as soup bowls, and human face masks made out of people's cut-off faces. What movies this starting to remind you of? After searches of the farm, they later found 15 human remains scattered around the house. Gein later admitted to dressing up in human skin and pretending to be a woman.
Human body objects, and among the things they found were bowls that had been made from the tops of human skulls.
And then they found what looked like trinkets, but it was like a string of nipples from breasts, all on a string.
They found a shade pole that was made from a set of women's lips.
And they had found other body parts there.
It was what the police called a mammary vest, the upper torso of a woman that Gein had taken from the body and preserved and attached straps to. And then there were leggings that had been made from the skin of a woman's legs.
And at times, it was reported that he would sometimes walk around with this mammary vest that he had managed to make from female anatomy, and he would attach it to his body.
And apparently also sometimes take one of the female genitals that he had removed from a corpse and stick those on himself as well.
Mr. Gein was later found unfit for trial with reason of insanity, and spent out most of his later years in a mental institution, until he was deemed fit for trial and was convicted of murder. He was later sentenced back to a psychiatric hospital where he later died at the age of 77 years old from cancer. Thanks for watching.